It is cool. You don't see a lot like that. I think it's neat. I'll confirm. Hello you guys, I just wanted to jump in real quick at the beginning of the video before I start all the thrifting and stuff to say a big hello to Donna, who is our most recent member of the channel. It is so lovely to have you here, Donna. I'm so pleased that you joined up and I can't wait to get to know you better. All right, now let's go shop. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Very good, thank you.
Are you getting that little coaster?
How much is it?
$3.
$3. Okay, thank you.
It's so neat.
It is cool. You don't see a lot like that.
So you do like the coaster?
I think it's neat. I'll confirm. Oh really? I'm sorry. Are you sure?
No, I was gonna say just get it out.
Is that okay? Just kind of like pop it out a bit? Okay.
I'm just gonna do the same thing and set it out.
Oh, awesome. All right then. Well, thank you.
What's the wildwood thing?
It's a little animal game.
It is a dog.
All their names, right?
Earlier we had
You got a favorite in home?
oh my god. Woo. We had like the whole starter set.
Oh my god.
Yeah. My guy used to like Rubble. You like Rubble? Yeah. Rubble was the one with the bulldozer. That's why I really liked it. Yeah.
$1 each.
There you go, right? 5. Okay, so thank you.
Okay, got it.
Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah,
I'll get it for you. Careful, bud. Okay, come over here. Watch
Do you
you.
want the hanger?
Okay, let's go.
No? We can take them off for you. Thank you. Yeah. I know, everything is, so if you want to take it for free, you can just take it all. You can still make it do the buzz and all that.
That would be me or her.
I am. I need to look here and see, okay?
We don't have anything in the garage though for sale.
Okay.
Everything's just out here.
Can I ask you how much these are?
The 3 of them?
Yeah.
I'll take 6 for all 3.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. I'll keep looking.
I'm gonna tell you, I wore that sweater 2 years ago and it gets a lot of attention.
Does it? It's really cool.
Because it
Can you
jingles
hear
a
it
lot.
coming?
Yeah.
I know.
I know, I walked in the room and everybody was like,
Love it.
I was like, hey, it's a Christmas gathering though, right?
That's fun.
I want to see that one.
Myself. My hairdresser.
Yeah.
I buy for her own.
That's so nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Oh, he makes stretch too. That's a
I think a little bit longer, but she can have enough.
just stretch. My legs are kind of short. I have to do that. I mean, I'm not short, but my legs are short.
Yeah. I'm short all over.
I have to throw that out. I've been playing with it all day and it's missing pieces now.
Well, thank you.
I know,
anyway.
I meant to
appreciate
do
it.
that a minute ago.
I was wondering. No, thank you. I appreciate
we were
it.
probably already missing a piece or two and then I was like, oh goodness.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got you.
Hey, hold on. Hold on. I think I will take that operation for free.
Yeah, go ahead.
I might be able to find the pieces somewhere else. Maybe
They're
on-
black and
maybe
they're like
on
itty bitty.
eBay or something.
Yeah.
I can find the pieces.
It's a fun game. Those little things are like smaller than the littlest Lego you've ever seen.
I know.
Thank
I
you.
know.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Christmas. Thank you. All right, buddy, buddy.
I've got $1, but I'm trying to find $1.
My old neighbor brought me all the. Yeah. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Not the door. No, just the ones underneath the tables.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm keeping my little man to sell lemonade. He got wore out. You want two? Okay, there you go. Thank you, ma'am. You never watching Georgia? TV? Visit. 50? Two pictures. Yeah, $50 for all of it. For all. What you got here?
My 18-year-old's laying home in bed. And my 16-year-old's at work.
All right, you guys, welcome to my very cramped garage, and I'm going to show you what I bought today. So I have some things that you probably saw me buy, and then some things that you wouldn't have because it was at an estate sale. And I don't film at estate sales as a general rule because to me they're private, especially because it was the family conducting the estate sale, and I don't want to encroach on that situation with the camera. So I didn't film while I was shopping there, but I will show you what I picked up. And I'm going to start over here with the yard sale you probably did see. There wasn't too much there. Honestly, I've been scrambling to find good things to buy this weekend. It was just an off weekend. What can I say? I picked this up. I actually think this is older. Let me know what you think. That to me looks like an older tag that I could call vintage. I would love to know your thoughts. And I picked it up just as a quirky trucker hat, basically. I thought it was kind of cool. I don't know. So I'm going to sell it just based on style, and I will cross post that to Poshmark, eBay and Etsy if I decide it is in fact vintage, which I think it is. This one is definitely vintage, just looking at it was made in Hong Kong, and then just looking at the graphics and things, and it is an ugly Christmas sweater, if you like. Unfortunately, Noel is a little bit broken down here, so I am going to hot glue that and disclose it, but everything else is absolutely fine. It is very bold, shall we say, as far as ugly Christmas sweaters go. Lots going on. It has actual ornaments that are sort of like, I want to say twinkly, that's not the right word, but you know, you can hear them coming basically. Yeah, lots and lots, and those do really well for me, so I'll probably list that for around 35 or so because it's quite unique. And then I picked this up, and this may be a fail, I'm not sure. I have sold this brand of scales before, Detecto. They can do really well if you get the hanging scales, like what you would put sort of vegetables and things like that, or meat in, for instance. The hanging scales, those can go for over 100 easy. This is a bathroom scale, and so I do not know exactly how well it's going to do. But like I said, I was kind of hurting for things to buy at this point, and I decided why not give it a try. And I think I paid $5 for all of these basically, so you know, might as well give it a go. So I'll let you know how that one goes. There really isn't that many comps basically on this particular style, so we'll just have to try it out and see what happens. All right, on to the estate sale now, so really just a haul at this point. I think I paid $29 for everything that is here, so I'll sort of take you through it. This one is a brand new in the pack, 1997 it says down there, lace tablecloth. Now if you can get them where they're the Quaker lace, I think that's the brand, I think, Quaker lace, and they're vintage, they can do really well, like 35 to 40 or so. There are no comps on this particular, or at least that I could see, this particular brand. It's called Miles Lace Inc, I think it was, but I did pick it up. It was $2. Like I said, it was new in the pack. It's technically vintage, and it has a nativity scene on it. That is what it is. It's a nativity scene, so I think that may help to sell it, since I can use some good keywords in there. Like I said, $2 on that. I got a little Odie for 50 cents. He is an older one, 1983. These little things are just kind of what I tend to put up on Etsy, and they do sell. They only sell for sort of like, you know, $12.95 or so, but again, for 50 cents he'll do fine. Garfield and Odie and things do well, especially if you can find Nermal, because you don't see a lot of Nermals out there, so that's always a good one to look for. These are little Department 56 Snow Village people, so Sunday School Serenade. I grabbed this one because it's in good condition and it's still in the pack. A little bit of water damage to the pack, but it's still in the original box. And then this one I didn't put back together very well, did I? But it's the Let It Snow snowman sign, and same thing, you know, it's got all of its original packaging and it's in good condition inside, so we may keep it for our Christmas village, Department 56 again, or we may sell that one. And then this one was really to keep. That's really what I was thinking. So it is Santa's sleigh with all of the toys and whatnot. And then you obviously have the reindeer. I will say one reindeer has lost his antlers, but they're right in there, and I believe I can hot glue them. And like I said, since this is a piece to keep for our snow village at Christmas time, I'm not too bothered if I have to fix one little thing on it. So grab that one, and I think they were $5, which is more than I would pay for resale, but for keeping, I'm okay with that. This is a big bag. I paid $5 for the entire bag, and it's basically full of these. These are Hallmark, and they're like from the 90s, like little villages that came from some movie or something. Anyway, I looked a few up individually, and I saw that they were selling for around 12 to 15 a piece, and there's a whole bunch of buildings and accessories and stuff in here. So I think I could probably sell this whole lot for a decent amount. And like I said, $5 for the whole thing. And like I said, just gonna lot it up and sell it as is. Okay, over here, I think this guy is going on my shelf. Don't laugh. I collect vintage Disney Anna, and I have a whole bunch now of vintage Mickeys. Obviously, he needs some love. I'm gonna clean him up and stuff, but I have them from so many different eras at this point that I love to find different ones and kind of like line them up. That's super geeky, I know, but it's like the one thing other than vintage Halloween stuff that I collect from reselling. Everything else I just sell. So I think he's going to stay with me for a while. This, I love picking up things like this. This is one of my favorite things to grab. So it is a vintage wedding memories book. I paid $4 for it. And in the past, I've found vintage baby books. In fact, I found one for like $1 that was never used, and it sold for I think $75. They can do really, really well. Anyway, this one is completely unused. Like, I flick through to make sure. It's got such pretty little illustrations, like, oh, they're so cute. And some people really, really absolutely love these things, these like little vintage keepsake books. So like I said, paid $4. Definitely something that's going to be cross-posted on Etsy, because that's where these tend to sell the best for me in my sort of experience, and I think that it will do just fine. This is definitely a wild card. I paid $2. It's all hand sewn. I know nothing about it. It's just on a piece of fabric. Like, there's no brand. This was just handmade at this point. As you can see, it's very sort of patriotic and, you know, US history themed, so lots of keywords to play with there. I think someone will like it. I think someone will frame it and love it. It just takes the right person, and for $2 I'd love to find a new home for this piece. This guy I think is selling anywhere from 10 to 12. I paid 50 cents for him. He's just like, he's classed as vintage, I think, because he's from the 90s, but obviously he's a Peter Pan, I guess. I don't know if he's Mattel, like a Barbie doll, or no, he's branded Disney, so just a Peter Pan doll. This guy, I don't know what to do with, so I looked him up on eBay. If you find him with his chair that he sits in, he can go for like 40 to 50 bucks. Just by himself, he was selling anywhere from 15 to 25. Unfortunately, he is pull string, and he does not talk when you pull his string. So that's a bummer. That is not gonna help sell him, unfortunately. He's by Matchbox Toys. He is technically vintage as well, I think. 1987 is what he is. But yeah, so I still think I can get 15 out of him, and I spent $2, but I should have checked his pull string. Why did I do that? Oh well. And then this is one of those things I always say to pick up, or that I always pick up when I find them. It's a vintage backgammon case. I have a feeling it's upside down now, and that's fine. Yes, it is. And I tend to sell them for like 35 to 45 every time. I especially like when they come with the vintage like rule book and things. That tends to help. I just sort of set them up nicely, take a picture, and they've always done really, really well for me. I do think I have one disc missing, which is a shame. I've sold them before like that. I'll just disclose it. It'll be fine. Obviously, would prefer if it was complete. What I really need to do is start picking them up when they're like next to nothing, and then hoarding these pieces. That would be such a good idea. Maybe next time. But yeah, so I just take a big picture and list them up. Etsy is the place that I usually sell those the best on. All right, you guys, that is it for this video and this haul. Thank you so much for coming along and shopping with me. And if you like thrifty content, then please think about hitting subscribe and the bell notification so you can come back and hang out again. If you enjoyed the video, please do think about giving it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, you guys.